my name's Dalton Smith. I studied abroad in Madrid, Spain. What I chose to do was live with other international students and Spanish students in the area. I was living with 7 other international students. It was an apartment of 8 of us. So I had students from China, UK, Italy, and Spain living with me. We spoke Spanish in my house. For me, that was a huge benefit to be able to practice, and it really helped me with my fluency. I loved our common interests, how we got to share stories, we got to go out together, we got to study together. It's a nice combination. Pros would definitely be the social aspect. I think it's nice to live with other people who are doing the exact same thing that you're doing. Familiarity, and also getting to know people and kind of having like a default group of people. Going abroad can be kind of scary, especially if you don't know a lot of people from your home university, from Tulane, going with you. Being able to have kind of a default group of friends that you can always fall back on, go out to dinner with, is always a nice thing to have. Cons are probably the same thing that we would have at Tulane. It can get a little loud and get a little rowdy. So there were times if I had a paper due the next day, an essay due, or an exam, and so my roommates decided to have 20 people over that night. Could be an issue. So that was a little bit of an issue sometimes. Cleanliness, not everyone cleans after themselves. And also cultural differences. You're going to run into that anywhere, especially when you're living with students from other countries who have different experiences than you. And because of that, we just all had different values. We were used to different things, different responsibilities. Know what your preferences are, know what you value before going in. Do you want something like what I did, where I lived with 8 people, or do you want to live with someone where it's only you and one other roommate and you have a much more intimate situation? Also, location is really important. Some people in my program just chose what they thought was going to be the cheapest option. And what you get is you get an hour commute to school, to and from class. But if this is going to be your first experience living with other students, I would say it's really important to think about it as something that you want to do, because you're going to be locked into that. So think about what you like, what you would do at Tulane, and you definitely want to push the envelope and get out of your comfort zone while you're abroad. But you also want to make sure you set yourself up for success while you're abroad.